Good day everyone! So welcome back to our math class. Halina't matuto! Last time we discussed about the rational numbers. So this time, let us discuss addition and subtraction of fractions. But before that, you should remember how to change mixed fraction into improper fraction. Multiply the whole number and the denominator. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1, that is 9. Then copy the denominator. Let's have another example. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 2, that is 20. Then copy the denominator. So 6 and 2/3 is equal to 20 over 3. How about this? 3 and 2/5. Again, multiply and add. Okay, very good. 17 over 5. How about this? Correct. That is 19 over 4. How about this one? You're so great. That is 43 over 5. Now, let's keep moving. Find the sum. So, remember the rule in adding and subtracting integers. You can see we have here dissimilar fractions. And we cannot add easily dissimilar fractions. We must to get the LCD or the least common denominator before we add or subtract. So, what is the LCD of 8 and 4? You can easily get the LCD by listing the multiples. And the least common multiples is the LCD. So, the LCD is 8. So, 8 divided by 8 is 1 times 5, that is 5. We have to rename the fractions in the same denominator. Then, 8 divided by 4 is 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Applying the rule of addition, we must to subtract the numerator because of different sign. Then copy the sign of the bigger or greater absolute value. Copy the denominator, then add the numerator. 5 plus negative 6, different sign subtract, then copy the sign of the bigger. Sum 1 over 8. How about this? Find the difference. So again, the rule in subtracting integers, we must to keep the first fraction, change the sign into addition, then change the sign of the second fraction. As you can see, that is dissimilar fractions. When we say dissimilar fractions, that do not have the same denominator. What is the LCD of 9 and 5? Good, that is 45. So this time, let us rename. 45 divided by 9 times negative 5. So that is 25. How about this? 45 divided by 5 times 3. Because 45 divided by 5 is 9 times 3, that is 27. So since they are similar fractions, we can easily add. Copy the denominator and add or subtract the numerator. Since we have different sign, it means we're going to subtract. And we must to copy the sign of the larger number or the bigger absolute value. 7 minus 25, that is 2. Why is it positive? Because 27 is greater than 25. Positive 2. Then copy the denominator, which is 45. Another example, 2 and 7. As what I have said, they are dissimilar. Just its multiples that common to both. We have to rename these fractions, similar fractions. So, keep, change, change. And the denominator is 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7 times 1, that is 7. Plus, copy the sign. 14 divided by 7 is 2 times negative 6 is negative 12. After that, as you can see, we have similar fractions. So this time, we can add or subtract. Since the operation is addition, we have different sign, same sign add, different sign subtract. So we must subtract the numerator. 12 minus 7 is 5. Then copy the sign of the bigger absolute value or the greater number. That is 12. The sign of 12 is negative. That is the reason why we have negative 5. So negative 5 over 14. So this time, you try. Okay, correct. That is A. Negative 5 over 12. Going to subtract a larger fraction from a smaller fraction. You must to regroup just like the whole number. So, let's borrow 1 from this 7. So, we have 6. Then, we're going to add that into 1 over 8. We have 8 times 1 plus 1. That is 9 over 8. Bakit kailangan manghiram ng whole number dito? Because we cannot subtract the numerator of this to our denominator. Because 1 is less than 3. So we must to borrow. Okay? And add it to the numerator. So 9 over 8 minus 3 over 8. 9 minus 3 is 6. Then copy the denominator. Then 6 minus 3 is 3. Next, let's have, and this 6 over 8 is, it has a simplest form, and that is 3 over 4. Both are divisible by 2. Next, how about this? We cannot easily subtract 4 minus 7 because 7 is greater than 4. Okay, so, manghiram tayo sa 10 ng 1. So, 9 times 1 plus 4, that is 13 over 9. 13 over 9 minus 7 over 9, 13 minus 7, that is 6. Then copy the denominator. 9 minus 9 minus 4 is 5. Over 9, divisible by 3. So, 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. So, our final answer is 5 and 2/3. How about this one? Can you regroup with unlike denominators? Okay, syempre naman. So, let's rename this into similar fraction. 21 is the LCD. 21 divided by 3 times 7, that is 14. 21 divided by 7 times 5, that is 15. We cannot subtract 15 from 14. So, we must to borrow 1 from 9. Okay, so 9 becomes 8. Then, let's add 21 divided by 21 times 1 plus 14. So, that is 35 over 21. So, this time, we can subtract 15 from 35. So, 35 minus 15, then copy the denominator, 20 over 21. 8 minus 5 is 3. So, we have 20 over 21. 3 and 20 over 21. So, as you can see, we do not have any simplest form of 20 and 21. So, that is our final answer. Let's do this again. So, the LCD of 5 and 4 is 20. 20 divided by 5 times 2, that is 8. 20 divided by 4, 5 times 3, that is 15. We cannot subtract 15 from 8, so we must to borrow. We must to rename 8 over 20 to make the numerator greater than our numerator subtrahend. Okay? So we have we must to borrow. So 20 times 1 plus 8, that is 28. Then copy the denominator, that is 20. So as you can see, 28 is greater than 15. So we can subtract 28 minus 15. 28 minus 15 is 13. Then copy the denominator. Then subtract the whole number. 5 minus 3 is 2. So our final answer is 2 and 13 over 20. How about this one? So a whole number. I'm going to rename the whole number to a mixed fraction. So just have this 0 over 8. Just copy your denominator. So we have 6 and 0 over 8. Then we have 3 and 2 over 8. So as you can see, we cannot subtract 2 from 0. So we must to borrow 1 from 6. So 6 becomes 5. Then we have 8 times 1 is 8 plus 0. That is 8. Then copy the denominator, 8 over 8. So now we can subtract 2 from 8. So 8 minus 2 is 6. Then copy the denominator, that is 8. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So as you can see, 6 and 8 can be written in simplified form. So 6 and 8, both are divisible by 2. So our final answer must be 2 and 3 over 4. Another example, 9. So dahil 9 yan, whole number, gawin nating mixed fraction. So kopyahin natin tong 7 dito. Then, maglagay tayo ng 0 as our numerator. Okay? So we cannot subtract 4 from 0. So we must to borrow. So 7. Just copy the denominator. 7 times 1 plus 0. That is 7. So we have 7 over 7. So as you can see, we can subtract 4 from 7. So 7 minus 4 is 3. Then copy the denominator. 8 minus 5 is 3. So our answer is 3 and 3 over 7. Now you try. How about this? So I'll give you time to answer this. So pwede nyong i-post tapos magsagot kayo. After you find the difference, then at saka nyo i-play. Now let us check your answer. So the answer for 7 and 1/4 minus 3 and 3 over 8 is 3 and 7 over 8. Okay, next, 10 and 4 over 6 minus 4, 7 over 9. The final answer is 5 and 8 over 9. So I hope you come up with the correct answer. Another. So keep on trying. This one, pwede nyo ulit i-post. Tapos pag nasagutan nyo, at saka nyo i-play para makita nyo kung tama ang sagot nyo. Okay, let us check. So we have 9 minus 1 and 2 over 6, that is 7 and 2/3. Then 15 minus 6 and 4 over 9, that is 8 and 5 over 9. So congratulations for those who got the correct answer. Just keep on practicing at alam ko makukuha nyo rin ang tamang sagot. Thank you and stay safe everyone!